What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ance Armstrong back again here. It's Monday. Y'all know what that means. Market Monday. Time to break down everything that's happening in MLB The Show this week. Look forward at the content that's coming out over the next couple weeks or so and how we can utilize all that to make stubs. Of course, we had the big flash sale last weekend. We're going to be discussing some of that. When's the best time to sell from those? I hope y'all are able to cash in and make a ton of stubs from those flash sales. Also going to be talking about the fourth inning program that's coming up. That'll be dropping on Thursday as well, so we got to be looking out for that. Before we dive in though, I do want to say that this weekend we're possibly doing a 24-hour stream live on Twitch. You can find the link to that down in the description below. We're going to be grinding the new inning program, new ranked seasons. Who knows what sorts of fun stuff we're going to get into. So lots of things happening there. Be sure to be on the lookout for that one. Catch the link down in the description below. You can find my Twitch channel. Come hang out with us this weekend. It's going to be a great time. Tons of fun going on there. Let's go ahead and take a look at this week's content schedule, though. You can see it on the screen now. Haven't gotten an update since late last week, but we know we do have the switch hitter event coming out this week, as you can see on the schedule. Could be new rewards there. If it's not, probably not going to impact anything too much. We're discussing that a little bit more, and of course the inning program. So let's dive into it. Let's look at what we got going on, and let's make some subs this week, and it'll be the show. So first off, I do want to look at a couple cards in the marketplace. Obviously, we had the flash sale on Friday. They gave us kitchen sink 1, 2, and 3 packs, along with the headliner packs and the live series. Let's quickly just look at awards cards right here, just to give you an idea of how some of these cards are doing right now. Dallas Keuchel, he was part of that kitchen sink pack, selling for 19,247 stubs. You can see he got down, the average sell now price was a 10K. It was even a little bit lower than that. You were getting pretty consistently right around that 9K mark. I bought like 20 of them for 9K a piece. I sold all mine for like 17, 18,000 subs a piece. So if you've been holding on to these kitchen sink guys, or even the headliners as well, headliners had a really nice rebound. Mazeroski was another kitchen sink guy. He's 20K. Porcello was a kitchen sink guy. He was 20K. This Tim Salmon was part of the headliners. He went down to right around that same price, right around that 9 to 10K mark. He's now selling for 20K again. So if you were investing from these flash sales that happened on Friday, I mean, shoot, you made a ton of stubs. Now's not a bad time to go ahead and sell. Market's rebounded quite a bit. I personally went ahead and sold. I kept a couple singular copies of cards that I didn't have already, so I can be prepared for the next Legends and Flashbacks collection, which, speaking of, could be coming relatively soon here. It could even be in the next couple weeks. I don't think we're too far away from Team Affinity 3 at this point, and I think when Team Affinity 3 drops, we're going to be getting the next expansion of the Legends and Flashback collection as well. So something to consider. I went ahead and kept a couple singular copies that I didn't have of players. That way I'm just prepared for that. But in terms of me, these will certainly rebound, most likely a little bit more, especially if we get a Legends and Flashback collection. We're going to see an increase in the price of these cards. But I wanted to make sure I was nice and liquid so that I could invest with this fourth inning program coming up. It should be a great day to get some investments out for roster updates. So I'm going to be looking in to get my stubs into some cards for some roster updates, which of course we'll be talking about a little bit more here in a moment. Again, that being said, I mean, Travis d'Arnaud is back up to 23K. At one point, I saw this Travis d'Arnaud. It says the average sell now was 11. At one point, I saw this Travis d'Arnaud for 6,700 stubs. As you can see, based off my order completion, Travis d'Arnaud, we were able to snag at 78. Bill Mazeroski, we snagged for 7. Oh, I wish I would have bought more. I wish I wasn't not trying to buy more. I just couldn't get the orders to go through. But Bill Mazeroski, we bought for 7. Now he's selling for 20K. So a lot of subs to be made there with those flash sales. Now, next thing we're looking at, we are getting a switch hitter event coming up. It's not clear if it's going to have new rewards. It says on the schedule new rewards, but so did this current event that we have right here also said new rewards. It didn't add any new rewards, but this event could be going away. John Allrood could be leaving. So could Todd Frazier. We could be getting new rewards with the switch it up event. One of my favorite event from last year. I absolutely loved the switch it up event. So if we get hopefully we get some new play rewards. I'd love some switch hitter play rewards as part of that event. And if that were to happen, who knows what we could get in terms of packs, whether it be space packs or kitchen sink packs or 42 packs. We could get some of those packs starting to come in, and that certainly has a large impact on the market, as we've seen. So they're starting to kind of be a little bit more generous with these choice packs. We've gotten a couple 42 packs. We got a 42 pack in the last player of the month. We added in the flash sale. So we're starting to open up the floodgates a little bit with some of these choice packs. Hopefully we start seeing those in things like events more often as well. Now, of course, our biggest piece of content this week, if you see up there in that corner, just 3 days left in the third inning program. Fourth inning program going to be dropping real soon. One thing to note about this fourth inning program, going to be dropping on Thursday this week, not on Friday. So keep that in mind. Inning programs almost always drop on Fridays. And if you're kind of used to that system, it is dropping on a Thursday this week. So be prepared for that. Probably just because it's 4th of July weekend, SCS is probably out of the office. They don't want to drop a big piece of content if they're not there in case something goes wrong. So it's coming out on Thursday this week. Definitely be sure to keep that in mind. And if you're trying to complete the third inning program, get a little bit more XP, you only have a couple more days left. You don't have that one extra day that you maybe would be expecting, which also means that it's probably not a bad idea to come in here. Probably not a bad time to come pick up these guys. They are still all quick sell right now for Grandal, Ashburn, Keith Hernandez. The classics are down to quick sell as well. 5,100, not quite there, but essentially quick sell for the Didi, the Blake Snell, and the Devers. Not a bad time to come in and pick those up, especially again if we're talking about a possible collection expansion in the near future. Definitely a good time to have those cards. Now, of course, with the fourth inning program, we're going to be getting new classics cards and new henchmen as well, so those will be there to pick up. Plus, we'll be getting the conquest map. So I have my stubs nice and liquid. Even though Conquest has been disappointing overall this year, eventually we're going to get a Conquest map that comes in and is an absolute banger. So right now, I'm keeping my subs relatively liquid, hoping for a nice Conquest map with the fourth inning program that has good rewards. Even if there's no choice packs in there, even just like a solid amount of ball impacts to bring down the gold market so I can come in and get some investments in on some of these live series golds. We'll take a look at the live series gold market right now. If we can get some ball impacts to bring down the price of some of these guys, because essentially anyone who even has a remote chance of getting upgraded is already right at 5K for investing. Joe Musgrove's right there as well. All these guys are already super expensive. So if we can get any sort of ball impacts to bring down these prices, I'll come in and be all in on guys like Springer or Freddie Peralta, Ozzy Albies. You know, we've been high on him all season. Joe Musgrove, guys like that. I'd love to get some investments in. Don't really love investing at the 4K mark, but I'll come in if it's a little bit less than that. So hopefully we get some balance with this fourth inning program. My big play on Thursday when that drops will, of course, be what is in that conquest map, because that's going to dictate where we can go and make stubs. If they surprise us with a 42 pack, maybe even a space 1 pack, a significant amount of headliners, they surprise us with some of those, definitely going to be a lot of opportunity to come in there and make some stubs. Last thing to note here, tops now. We had these cards go up in price due to the inning program collection that gave you the XP. We kind of saw a bump in several of these cards. I would expect that we get the June Player of the Month program probably sometime next week. So if you're looking to pick up these cards as an investment for the June Player of the Month program, now is probably not a bad time to do it on some of these guys, especially a guy like Mountcastle at 8,300 stubs. He's starting to creep up a little bit. Taijuan Walker at 65 seems like a pretty solid play so far. They've kind of been flowing that trend. They all dipped quite a bit during the flash sales. That would have been a really good time to pick them up, but now it's not a bad time to pick them up either, as they're still a little bit lower and finally starting to rebound some back up in anticipation of that June Player of the Month program. So if you're looking at for a place to invest, maybe just stash some stubs, these tops now cards, really solid place. Player of the Month program should drive those prices up as we theoretically get that next week. It could not be next week, but that's the day that makes the most sense for it, either next Tuesday or Wednesday. So another week of making stubs. That's what we're working with this week. And a quick little summary, inning program, that's going to be the big way to make stubs. Not only grinding through that inning program, potentially selling some of those rewards if you do it quick enough. Who knows, maybe SDS even finally fixed the XP glitch and we can actually have a normal inning program grind. that would be a lot of fun. That would be an incredible thing to happen. If it does, could be a lot of potential there. But of course, with that conquest map, hopefully that can dilute some of the prices, bring some of those bad boys down. You can come in and get prepared for the next roster update, which is of course going to be happening next week. Be here before we know it. Tops now as well. Probably not a bad play either. From those flash sales though, definitely going through and selling those, keeping my stub count nice and liquid so I can zig and zag and make whatever plays I need to there. As always, if you have any questions about what you should be doing with your stubs, any questions about the market, hit me up down in the comment section below, or swing by one of our live streams live on Twitch. That link is down in the description below as well. As always, if you enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Until next time though, I'll catch y'all around.